Dear students, myself Dr. Neelmani Gupta, Associate Professor, Government Dungar College, Bikaner, Rajasthan. In last lecture of fluid dynamics, we have studied about equation of continuity by Lagrange's method and then deduction of Eulerian method from this Lagrange's method. Today we will learn about boundary surface and then find the condition that a surface may be a boundary surface. So, what is boundary surface? A surface is a boundary surface if at any point of this surface the normal component of the fluid velocity is equal to the normal component of the velocity of the surface. Otherwise, the fluid will break its contact with the surface. Now we find the condition that a surface may be a boundary surface. Let the surface be f of x, y, z, t equal to 0. Let element be the direction cosine of the normal at the point P. Coordinates of P are x, y, z. On the surface f of x, y, z, t equal to 0. Also let the normal velocity of the boundary at P be capital B. After time delta t, P will come to the point P dash or move to the point P dash so that P dash is equal to capital B into delta t. And projection of P dash on coordinate axes will be L V delta t, M V delta t and N V delta t. So coordinates of P dash are x plus L V delta t, y plus M V delta t and z plus N V delta t. But at time t plus delta t, P dash also lies on this surface. Therefore, the coordinates of P dash must satisfy the equation of surface, and by that we have f of x plus L V delta t, y plus M V delta t, z plus N V delta t, t plus delta t equal to 0. Now, expanding this by Taylor's theorem, we have f of x, y, z, t plus del f by del x of L V plus del f by del y of M V plus del f by del z into N V plus del f by del t overall into delta t and so on. Now, neglecting higher order terms of delta t and using f of x, y, z, t equal to 0 as here the equation of surface, we have v into L del f by del x plus m del f by del y plus n del f by del z plus del f by del t equal to 0, and this result becomes v is equal to minus del f by del t upon L of del f by del x plus m del f by del y plus n into del f by del z, and suppose this is equation number 1. But LMN are the direction cosines of the normal PP dash to the surface, hence we have L upon del f by del x is equal to m upon del f by del y is equal to n upon del f by del z, and by this result we have 1 upon root of del f upon del x का del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square. So by this result we can find out the values of L, M and N, and after substituting these values L, M, N in this result, that is L of del f by del x plus M of del f by del y plus N of del f by del z, this is equal to del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square upon root of del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square, and this is root of del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square. So substituting this value in equation number 1, we get v as v is equal to minus of del f by del t upon root of del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square. Suppose this is equation number 2. Now, if small UV be the components of fluid velocity at P, then normal velocity of fluid at P will be Lu plus Mv plus Nw. So, as Lu plus Mv plus Nw must be equal to the normal velocity V of the surface, so we have V is equal to Lu plus Mv plus Nw. Once again we substitute the values of L, M, N by this result. In this equation we get V is equal to U del F by del X plus V del F by del Y plus W del F by del Z upon root of del F by del X whole square plus del F by del Y whole square plus del F by del Z whole square, and suppose this is equation number 3. Now, equating equations 2 and 3, we get U del F by del X plus V del F by del Y plus W del F by del Z is equal to minus del F by del T, or this can be write down as U del F by del X plus V del F by del Y plus W del F by del Z plus del F by del T equal to 0, or this can be write down as dF by dt equal to 0, and this is the required condition for a surface to be a boundary surface. We also have a alternate method to find the condition that a surface may be a boundary surface, and that method is known as vector method. So using this method we have, suppose let P be a point on the boundary surface f of rt equal to 0. Suppose this is equation number 1, where q is fluid velocity and velocity of surface is u. Since normal component of velocity of fluid is equal to normal component of the velocity of the surface, by the definition of boundary surface we have q dot n is equal to u dot n. Suppose this is equation number 2, where n is the unit normal at P. Since del F is normal to the surface 1, that is equation number 1, this gives equation of surface. So del F is normal to this surface, hence n and del F both are parallel vectors. So equation 2 becomes q dot del F is equal to u dot del F. Let P RT move to a point P dash whose coordinates are r plus delta r, t plus delta t in time delta t due to the motion of the boundary. Since P dash also lies on the boundary surface 1 at time t plus delta t, we have f of r plus delta r t plus delta t is equal to 0. Once again we expand by Taylor's theorem. We have f of rt plus delta r into del f plus delta t into del f by del t equal to 0. Now, by equation of surface f of rt equal to 0, so remaining terms are del f by del t plus u dot del f equal to 0. Here delta r by delta t becomes u. Using equation number 2, we get del f by del t plus q dot del f equal to 0, or this can be write down as del f by del t plus u del f by del x plus v del f by del y plus w del f by del z equal to 0, as q is equal to ui plus vj plus wk, and del f is I del f by del x plus j del f by del y plus k del f by del z, and by dot product we get this result. And this is the required condition for the surface to be a possible form of boundary surface. Now, if the surface is at rest, then del f by del t equal to 0, and then we have the condition is q dot del f equal to 0 or u del f by del x plus v del f by del y plus w del f by del z equal to 0, and this is the required condition. And the normal velocity of the boundary is q dot n, and that can be write down as q dot del f upon modulus of del f. This is can be written as minus del f by del t upon modulus of del f, as del f by del t plus q dot del f equal to 0. Hence normal velocity becomes minus del f by del t upon root of del f by del x whole square plus del f by del y whole square plus del f by del z whole square. Now we take some examples. First example is, show that x square by a square ft plus y square by b square phi t plus z square by c square psi t equal to 1, where ft into phi t into psi t is equal to 1 is a possible form of the boundary surface. Here equation of surface is given as x square by a square ft plus y square by b square phi t plus z square by c square psi t equal to 1, and so we can write down here as f of x y z t is equal to this expression equal to 0, and suppose this is equation number 1. Now it will be a possible form of the boundary surface if the condition of boundary surface is satisfied, and the condition is del f by del t plus u del f by del x plus v del f by del y plus w del f by del z equal to 0. Suppose this is equation number 2. So using equation number 1, we get del f by del t as x square by a square f dash t plus y square by b square phi dash t plus z square by c square psi dash t. Similarly, partially differentiate with respect to x, we get del f by del x is equal to 2x by a square of ft. Partial differentiation with respect to y, we get del f by del y is equal to 2y by b square of phi t, and similarly partial differentiation with respect to z, we get del f by del z as 2z by c square psi t. So substituting all these equations in the condition of boundary surface, the equation 2 becomes x square by a square of f dash t plus y square by b square of phi dash t plus z square by c square into psi dash t plus u into 2x by a square into ft plus v into 2y by b square into phi t plus w into 2z by c square psi t equal to 0. Now this equation can be written as, we take common 2x by a square into ft between these two terms. First is x square by a square of f dash t, and second is u into 2x by a square ft. So when we take this term, we have the remaining terms u plus x by 2 f dash t upon ft. Similarly, we take common from second last term, we get 2y by b square of phi t. This is common term, and the remaining term will be v plus y by 2 phi dash t upon phi t. And lastly, we take common from the terms third and last, and common term is 2z by c square of psi t. The remaining term is w plus z by 2 of psi dash t upon psi t, and overall this is equal to 0. Suppose this is equation number 3. Now this equation will satisfy only when the expressions in the brackets must be 0, means u plus x by 2 f dash t by ft must be 0. Similarly, v plus y by 2 phi dash t upon phi t must be 0, and similarly w plus z by 2 psi dash t upon psi t must be 0. Then we get u as minus x by 2 of f dash t upon ft, v is equal to minus y by 2 phi dash t upon phi t, and w is equal to minus z by 2 psi dash upon psi t. Now the values of u, v, w. Here these values of u, v, w must satisfy the equation of continuity for fluid motion. So equation of continuity is del u by del x plus del v by del y plus del w by del z equal to 0, and when we substitute these values of u, v, w in equation of continuity, we get f dash t upon ft plus phi dash t upon phi t plus psi dash t upon psi t equal to 0. This expression can be written down as d by dt of log of ft. Similarly, this is d by dt of log of phi t. Similarly, this is d by dt of log of psi t. So we have d by dt of log of ft plus log of phi t plus log of psi t equal to 0. Now this expression can be written down as log of ft into phi t into psi t equal to 0, and here we have given ft into phi t into psi t equal to 1. So this equation is satisfied, and hence the above equation, that is equation number 1, is possible form of boundary surface. Second example is, show that variable ellipsoid x square upon a square k square t raised to 4 plus kt square into y square by b square plus z square by c square is equal to 1 is the possible form of the boundary surface of a liquid at time t. Here surface f of x, y, z, t is given by this result. So we write down here f of x, y, z, t is equal to x square by a square k square t raised to minus 4 plus ky square by b square of t square plus kz square by c square of t square minus 1 equal to 0. And suppose this is equation number 1. Now this surface will be a boundary surface if it satisfies the condition of boundary surface, that is del f by del t plus u del f by del x plus v del f by del y plus w del f by del z equal to 0. Suppose this is equation number 2. Now first of all we differentiate this equation number 1 with respect to t, so that we get del f by del t is equal to x square by a square k square with minus 4 upon t raised to 5 plus 2ky square by b square into t plus 2kz square by c square into t. Then we differentiate partially equation number 1 with respect to x. We get del f by del x is equal to 2x upon a square k square with t raised to minus 4. When we differentiate partially with respect to y, we get del f by del y is equal to 2yk upon b square into t square. And when we differentiate partially with respect to z, we get del f by del z is equal to 2kz upon c square into t square. Now substituting these all values in the equation number 2, equation 2 becomes minus 4x square upon a square k square into t raised to 5 plus 2kt into y square by b square plus z square by c square plus u times of 2x upon a square k square t raised to 4 plus v into 2yk upon b square t square plus w into 2zk upon c square t square equal to 0. Now this equation can be write down as 2x upon a square k square t raised to 4 into u minus 2x by t plus 2yk t square upon b square into v plus y by t plus 2zk upon c square t square into w plus z by t equal to 0. This equation will be satisfied only if u is equal to 2x by t, means u minus 2x by t equal to 0. That gives u equal to 2x by t. Similarly v plus y by t must be 0, so this gives v is equal to minus y by t, and w plus z by t must be 0, gives w is equal to minus z by t. Substituting these values of u, v, w in equation of continuity, and equation of continuity is del u by del x plus del v by del y plus del w by del z equal to 0. We get 2 by t minus 1 by t minus 1 by t equal to 0. That means equation of continuity is satisfied. And for fluid motion, equation of continuity must be satisfied. So after satisfaction of this equation of continuity, this proves that the equation number 1 is possible boundary surface of fluid motion.